In a race this close, there are some considerations. In Georgia, there is the potential for a recount and, of course, a lot of legal challenges.
And we will get to it all for you tonight. But first, look, Rebecca Lindstrom has the latest on how many votes are left to count. Rebecca, what's the breakdown? We're looking at about 10 counties here, correct?
And we are told of those counties, that magic number right now is 47,000 ballots that are left to process. And as the nation is keeping a close eye on Georgia, just trying to figure out which of these presidential candidates is going to win the state, depending on how these votes go, here in Georgia, we could also be looking at a statewide runoff for a Public Service Commission seat as well as 2 Senate seats. On top of that, the Secretary of State has to prepare for that statewide audit of the entire election result, and they may be in for a recount.
Yeah, we want to know, when are we going to get your votes?
As the country woke up Wednesday, eager for answers, Georgia's Secretary of State gave an optimistic prediction on NBC's Today Show.
Look, you said 2% left to count. Ooh, 10 seconds. Are you going to get it today or no? Yes or no? That's all I got time for.
Yes, you'll get it
all right,
end of the day.
Great. Oh.
But with thousands of ballots left to count the next day and a razor-thin margin between presidential candidates, the Secretary of State's office took a different tone.
Fast is great, and we appreciate fast. We more appreciate accuracy.
There are essentially 3 different types of ballots to count. Early and election day votes, those are the ones made in person using the machines. Absentee and military mail-in ballots, and then provisional. It is the remaining absentee and provisional ballots that counties are working on now to finish.
And if you have an absentee ballot with an issue like missing a signature or something, you have until Friday to cure those.
Still, there's been confusion over how many ballots remain to be counted or resolved. Our own calls to county offices since the polls closed, resulting in larger numbers than the state was reporting. Gabriel Sterling admits it's been a moving target.
Sometimes they're going to forget to press the upload button. So we recently this morning done an extra email and follow-up phone calls through our liaisons and the elections office to make sure they have uploaded everything.
Chatham County, where Savannah is located, still has the most number of outstanding votes. And here in the metro, Fulton, Gwinnett, and Forsyth still have the most ballots to count.
Florida has more to count than we do, but their margin's wider, so it doesn't matter as much. We have a much smaller margin, and we're aware of that fact, and the county elections officials feel that pressure. They understand. They are working hard.
And I've also learned that Clayton County still has about 6,000 ballots to process as well. And there's the military overseas ballots. We're told there are about 8,800 of those still outstanding. Now, that does not mean all of those people chose to vote, but it does mean those are thousands of more potential votes that are in play in an incredibly close election.
And Rebecca, I thought it was so interesting how often Mr. Sterling was reiterating about the integrity of this election and how they feel good about the process and really wanting to let everyone know they feel like the votes have been safe and secure because they understand sort of the rumors circulating out there.
Absolutely. They know that there are going to be a lot of questions. I mean, there have already been questions about, is the count taking longer than they expected? I think when the Secretary of State made those comments yesterday, a lot of people thought, oh, okay, well, this is it. It's going to be done. But as they've pointed out today, these votes are being done on the county level, and the state really has no control over the staffing, the resources that those counties have in order to get that done. They've all had different challenges that they've had to work through. And again, the hope is that tonight we'll have those results, but if it takes until tomorrow, then it will take until tomorrow, and that has now been the consistent message coming out of the Secretary of State's office.
All right, Rebecca Lindstrom, thanks so much.